Hello, this is Carnivore-Keto sister. I am on my fasting Carnivore-Keto 1, 2, 3 challenge, and I am on my number 3, halfway completed. Yes, what is that? Let me explain. But before I do, I am not a doctor. Everything that I share with you is about my experiences and or in my opinion only, okay? Yes, my fasting Carnivore-Keto 1, 2, 3 challenge is where I fast for 24 hours, eat for 24 hours intuitively. I fast for 48 hours, eat for 48 hours intuitively. Then I fast for 72 hours and eat for 72 hours intuitively. So like I said, and what the title is saying is I am on my number 3, halfway completed. But this time I want to share with you all that I had to do my 72 hours, y'all. I will be very transparent. I had to do this 72 hours modified. Why, you might ask? Well, this week was kind of rough. I am in training on my job, and I thank God for that. Doing other things on the job, so I thank the Lord for that. But also, it needs more. I have to do more thinking and all of that. So I did this fast modified. You remember, if y'all haven't watched that video, go back, look at playlist or something, and find a video of the things you can do to get through a fast. Modified. I bought me some, I had some bone broth, Kettle and Fire, not sponsored, bone broth. That was like 80 calories, but it was the real bone broth. And less than 1 carb, or 1 carb or less. And I had to have me some of that with some butter in it. I say bone broth, butter, your ACV, of course, and your lemons you can use to help you get through a fast. Of course, you know your electrolytes, you need that. But I also, this time, I had me a couple of organic pickle spears. Yes. And guess what? I still lost weight. But I needed it. And my glucose and ketones did come up. Yes, they did. And I had my bulletproof coffees these couple of days that I've been in training. I needed that, y'all. And I was going to actually, at first, I originally thought I was going to go me an extra day because y'all know by me putting that product on my head previously, when it affected my my glucose and ketones, kicked me slap out of ketosis. I started doing an extra day so I can be in it quite good. But guess what? Okay, let me share my weight. My weight is 132.6. I have that up here. And then that's dropped, still going in the downward spiral, 132.6. And then that's even with the modified fasting. Yes, so it's still going in the direction that I would want it to go. And I haven't walked as much as I normally do. I only walked that the last video that y'all seen me walking in, that's when I walked. I haven't been able to do my walks because all I could do after studying, getting trained, and taking notes is rewrite my notes and stuff. That's how I get stuff. I got it, and getting it. And I thank God, for the person that's training me. Yes, and then my ketones were 2.3 and glucose 68. So I have a craving, such a craving for me some sardines, and I want a fruit oyster. So I do that with my pork rinds. I get the bristling sardines, and I got me some pork rinds as a snack to break my fast with. And I don't know what I'm gonna eat today, but it's gonna be basically in that area, carnivore. But yes, I was gonna go one more day, but I'm not. I'm still doing good. I'm gonna have my 3 days eat window. That's why I say it's half completed, because the other half is I will, when I haven't even stopped the video yet. And like I said, just to reiterate and educate, you know, as far as my way, you know, what I'm doing. Excuse my hands, they are quite ashy. The way I'm doing is I'll hit my stop button, which is 74 plus hours. I'll put that here. I haven't stopped it yet, so of course by the time I stop that, it probably is going to be 75 hours by the time I get my food together and stuff, that I've been fasting. But this time it was modified. Yeah, it was modified. I ain't get as much exercise I normally get, but it's all good because, you know, my glucose ketones doing really good, and I'm still under the medication that I was taking, so it's not that, but I just didn't put that stuff on my scalp that has all them carbohydrates in it. I didn't do that. And next time when I do that, I'm not going to let it sit that long, so it won't get in my system. And then I make sure if I do happen to do that, and I'm sure I will use it again, I'm going to do it in the morning, and then I'm going to detox in the evening with some apple cider vinegar or something like that. And it's definitely going to possibly be on a fasting day, because, you know, at least I'm aware of it, and I can test, don't guess, and stuff. But yes, like I said, when I hit the fasting button, I'm sorry I went all over the place, but when I hit that fasting button to complete my fast, I'm going to hit that fasting button again, because I'm halfway through my window, and I'm going to hit that fasting button again for my 72 hours for my eating window. That helped me be carefree. Don't worry about it because it's clocking. I ain't gonna say, oh, what time it was again and stuff like that. No, I can just enjoy myself and eat intuitively. I don't really have to log anything. I was doing it, and whenever y'all want me to do it again, drop it in the comments. If you have questions, drop it in the comments. If you want me to log again, you know, my food, what I'm eating, you know, or I can just text me. I do read my comments. I'll let you know and stuff. I'm very transparent with that. But yes, I did this time modified. I had everything I said I usually do to help get through a fast. If you're going to do bone broth, do some bone broth. If you want to do your tab of butter, do your tablespoon of butter. That's what I call a tab. But do use some tablespoon of butter. But if you must, do have your electrolytes, of course, or some. You want some apple cider vinegar, lemon concentrate, well, not concentrate, organic, or lime organic, non-sweetened and stuff. But yes, I did this time. I went out and bought some bone broth, because I not realizing I already had me a backup in my cabinet. But I bought me some more bone broth, and shoot, I like bone. I heated up some bone broth with some butter, a tab of butter, and I also had me a tab of butter because of I don't know, I was feeling kind of hungry, but I wanted to get through my fast. So those some of the methods I use to get through a fast. But if you feel like you must eat and you can't go no further, go ahead and eat and stuff. So yes, I thank y'all for being here. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so I can bring more content to you all like this and stuff, because I have, God willing, December of this year I will be have the low carb lifestyle I've been doing for 6 years. It'll be my 6 years. I did 3 years keto, then I went transitioned to carnivore, and then I've done ketovore, and I will do carnivore. I like that predominantly, carnivore meat predominantly, But I will cheat with keto. Might have an avocado here or there, and pickle the other day with my modified fat, but it was organic pickles. They were great. I'm not gonna even lie, they were great. I had the spears and some bone broth. But yes, I will cheat with keto. And matter of fact, my sardines got jalapenos with them. So yes, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And y'all have a great day. I'm going to break my fast. And I will come back and share with you when I start again. It's only one more cycle that I'm doing with this here fast. A 1, 2, and a 3. And then I'm just going to eat intuitively with my 16-8. How many of y'all are doing this? Drop it in the comments. How many of y'all going to do this with me? If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. I do read my comments. Thank you. Bye-bye.